Huh? Yahoo! Huh? Let's play! Useless. About this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of... Ah! Quick, do something! Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you? Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations? No. Could it be that you traveled from... I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's...
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. Huh? I'm not! Paimon's super friendly looking. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
No! Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax? Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me!
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen! Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid. I'm fine. Not scared.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts! Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhang is a consultant there. They do.
Oh, you know Zhang Li? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa! Slow down! That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily... Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. Let me think what I could offer you as a reward.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of...
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak. You see? Helping me will be worth your while.
When did we become your assistants? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition. Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that, I promise.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time. Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our... The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee. All right, Mung, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not...
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive. It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild, but in doing so I neglected my old clients. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
I already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
You must be the director's new hires.
Not us! We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for... The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be.
Her? Tactful? We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name?
That's old hat.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
Poor guy's given up.
Right, we should get going. I am not...
We?
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well...
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that!
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. Lighten up. The way I see it, what people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with... baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are... more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept... So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters
Then you really don't have any excuse for spook...
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been...
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to...
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Sorry, who?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral...
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches...
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and go and find some other...
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
A toast.
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit...
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that... Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Trauma?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, so we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind...
Huh? What would I need that kind of a... Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Welcome.
Meng, I'm back.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for...
Who is this Big G
I guess I should start at the beginning. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return, but recently, after one such visit, I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but how would I ever come to terms with my childhood?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits... But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent...
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't...
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't... Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them.
Wong Hill, childhood friends?
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Le Chung. I've had this... some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I think that...
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste. The symptoms I'm having are just like those described.
Wuwang Hill?
Hold your horses, both of you.
Isn't that exactly...
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this.
All right, don't panic. However, in order to lift the curse, come with me, my trusty assistants.
I guess I'll come...
Help him make the preparations first. The incense. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this...
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Ritual?
No ritual at all.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like... And the best way to do that is to make a great show.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. You're onto something.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation. And what I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh.
Makes sense. But why...
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole... That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook... The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased.
Paimon didn't see that coming.
Yes. Anyway, it took many years. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and... So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. but I also can't really go telling. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. Oh, you're finally here. We just finished. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve?
Trust the director. She might look like...
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive? Or... All right.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Time for takeoff.
I'm counting on you!
Get back!
Brace yourselves. Useless.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help.
Great. You've been pranked.
What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith, deceptively effective at and those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden...
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but...
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. Human life is short.
Wow. I
feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. Since we are done with the matter at hand.
I believe that won't... He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a...
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like...
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have...
After all that's happened, Paimon's just not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits, and it was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now for some...
This explanation sounds...
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional...
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come-
It must have been poor Lord Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't know-
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the...
So, all of this, why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit?
It's too high for me.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he... You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also little Wu.
Well, if that's the case, Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize...
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we could...
That's not a good...
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less... So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime Yes. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral, but he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick just, theoretically speaking. We're just being...
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite... I can make it for you, if you bring me some Jui. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Deal! Just...
Julian chilies are a common...
See these rare and precious curios.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Julian chili check when everyone's ready.
Great! See, how did he know about the others?
Not you again.
Meng told us about you.
That's true, yes. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. But I know there's nothing we can say to help. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even...
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. Today, business is booming. I ended up...
Wow!
For me, it's a memento. So, Having found me, I guess you'll be looking for a little...
We already saw Little Whoop.
I see. If it's Songzi you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you.
Here we go.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times. Thinking back to...
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes? I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess a few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. I've already spoken to the manager.
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiff.
I think he mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that... Hey, who's that skulking around?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sungza was talking about. Let's head back.
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me.
Finally, a seat with a view.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Okay, I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern, no matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose.
As for the matter of Big G...
But if you get the chance, please let him know, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it. Big G is lucky. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wuwang Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
sliding be faster? Oh, you're back already? You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreal?
I'm kidding! Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes. So I guess they knew that. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because it guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral.
So what about us? Does it matter if we could?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing, whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memory. So listen to everything I say.
I'm scared. But like Huta says, we're already caught up. Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
By royal decree.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Time to go! Let's dance. By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right thing.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Time for retribution!
Let the show begin. Huh? Time to go! Let's dance. Go! Phew! Phew! Phew!
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Let's light it up!
Isn't this where we just were before? What in Tevat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
decree!
Toodaloo. One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So, that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you new here? I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black, and here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps... By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying...
Good for him.
If you're curious, why don't...
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Lou, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy You and Chili Chicken every day!
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for...
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Have all those wishes really come true?
them for parting gifts for you. Little Woo's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. Anyway, time to
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, during the Archon War. Piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning, the less you know, the better. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your head. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious... Huh? It's about time. Let's go.
What kind of place?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for... I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well...
I also want to thank you. You made my...
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might...
How can you...
Well then...
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my... I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day.
Nah, don't be bothered by that.
All right. I'll remember you all.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but...
So, what was the wish?
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want... That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest. They all had a chance to fulfill their...
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt... So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over...
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to...
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction... I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up.
You don't sound like...
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other...
Oh, stop.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite...
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the... This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision.